What's up, everyone? I'm out in Arizona this week, and I'm opening for the Comic Sam Memorial. I got out here a couple days early because I got a new career goal. I'll be the first to admit it. My stand-up career, it hasn't taken off. And I could sit down, I could try to write better jokes, perfect my craft, create meaningful work, but it's the 21st century. Don't do that. Try to become Instagram famous. That's the path to success. Seek validation from strangers online. So that's what I'm trying to do. I've been studying the most successful van lifers and trying to pick up on any techniques, any tactics that they're using. And I figured while I'm out here, why not put those techniques to the test? Cooking is a big one. I watch every van life channel. They're always cooking all the time. And for whatever reason, people love this. So I'm totally down to do it. The problem is that I'm not a good cook. I can't really make anything. I have one recipe that I love though, and it's called van life jello. So today we're gonna bust out the old Coleman 2-burner propane stove. We're gonna make a little van life jello. Much like with New York bagels, world famous for being so good, people say, why are they so good? It's because apparently the water that they make them with there is really good. So with van life jello, kind of the same deal. You want to, the water is what really makes the difference. And some people are going and they're running water through their Brita filter, they're buying bottled water. You don't want to do that. You're not going to get the authentic taste. What you do, you want tap water. Ideally from like a public spigot, a hose at a park or something. That's where you're going to get the authentic flavor. Also, I use Walmart store brand jello, great value jello. I sleep at Walmart's all the time, and so it's just so easy for me. I mean, I have a refrigerator in my van, but it's only it's like a square foot of actual room on the interior. But the Walmart, if I'm in the parking lot, the Walmart is essentially my refrigerator. So I have all the supplies that I need in there. And I think that's great. Although, sometimes my refrigerator has tweakers that try to break into my van in the middle of the night. So that's one of the drawbacks. Woo! You also cook it inside the van with propane. Proper ventilation, of course. But, anytime you're cooking inside with propane like this, it just adds a little, makes it a little more fun. There's an element of danger to it, which I think is really key to the experience. Now I don't have a lot of traditional cooking equipment in the van, so we're gonna mix it in styrofoam cups. Now the ratio is 1 packet for 8 cups of water. 8 ounces. One 1 cup of water for 1 packet. Now these guys are 16, I think. I'm gonna double check. Okay. Well, I ripped the packaging right where it says how many ounces they are, so I think that's a 6. So we're gonna say that's 16. So we're gonna say one of these is 2 cups. So we can go 2 packets in one of these, right to the top, just about. All right, beautiful. You get a stirring spoon. A plastic fork will have to do. Let me get this nice and good. Seems really thick based off of what I'm used to doing. Yeah, we're good. No, that's not. No, we're good. 2 cup, yeah. Yeah, we're good. I'm not really good at math, as you can see. So we get that nice and stirred up there. And then we get, all right, now we need basically 2 cups of cold water. I ran out of, I didn't apportion my water well enough, so I ran out of this good water. I think I have some water that's been sitting in my tank. I have a little hand pump in a water tank here. I haven't filled it up in months though. All right, seems like we'll have enough here. That's not horrible. There does appear to be some stuff in the water, but again, that really just adds to the authentic Van Life Jello flavor. So now we have the boiling Jello mixture in one, and then we have our cold water in the other, and we're gonna mix those together. One of the obstacles that I've found in making Van Life Jello is that I do have a refrigerator, but I'm driving around. So normally when you make Jello, you just put it in a big bowl, you throw it in the fridge, and it's done. But I can't have an open bowl like that in the van. So what I've actually worked around as a solution is I put the Jello in one of these plastic baggies. So I like to get the cold water down first as a base, and then what you do is you take the hot Jello and you pour it into the cold one, so you don't really have the boiling water hitting the plastic quite as much, I don't think, and that I think that totally protects you. Woo! All right, we dropped a little bit, but that's fine. I did a practice run on one of these videos, and I was able to pour it in pretty well. This time I kind of messed up, so that's all right. That's why we got the paper towels. Now, what I'm gonna do is seal this up first. And as you can see, this looks pretty good right here. You just kind of mix it a little bit. And I mean, yeah, like, I know you guys saw me stir with the plastic fork, and you're like, oh, that's probably not great. And it's like, man, it's gonna get way worse in this video. There's probably gonna be a class action lawsuit at some point against these manufacturers of the plastic bags. You know, you might, kind of like what they have with those mesothelioma lawsuit commercials you'd see on daytime TV. Like, do you or a loved one know anyone suffering from mesothelioma? Do you or a loved one know anyone who's eaten Van Life Jello out of a plastic bag? If so, we can't help you. They're probably dead already. But this is it. You get this all sealed up, all good. Sometimes I double bag it because I have had the steam open up the top thing, and then I've spilled Van Life Jello all over my fridge. But it's pretty simple. I'm gonna throw this in the fridge for a few hours, and then we're gonna eat it. The Jello is ready. So let's take a little sampling of the Van Life Jello. Now sometimes you can just eat it out of the bag, but I don't want you guys to see me like that. I'm gonna be a little more evolved. Now I'm gonna level with you guys. This isn't the most congealed. My refrigerator hasn't been doing super well, and it doesn't help that I'm eating this with a plastic fork. But listen, after a long day at the content creation factory, some nice Van Life Jello is good. Boy, that really hits the spot. With like fine wines, you'll hear the sommeliers, or whatever they're called, they'll talk about how the barrel contributes to the taste, and there's little fragrances, or I don't know. You guys are the ones that like the luxury content, so you know the words for it. But it affects the taste of the wine. And similarly, when you're making Van Life Jello, what is in your refrigerator will also contribute to the taste. So right now, this is, you know, some nice orange Jello, but with nodes of onions and ground beef. That's how you get the authentic taste.